Hello and welcome to the Antigua and Barbuda Intellectual Property and Commerce Office's video series entitled Conversations on Intellectual Property. This video series is under the theme Intellectual Property and Sustainable Development Goals, Building Our Common Future with Innovation and Creativity. The Intellectual Property and Commerce Office is commonly known by the acronym ABBC or the Intellectual Property and Companies Registry. We are located on St. John Street, St. John's, Antigua, the gem of the Caribbean. My name is Lachelle Carter. I am the Substitute Technical Officer of the Antigua and Barbuda Intellectual Property and Commerce Office. For this conversation, I'll be speaking to Mrs. Davina Joyce, President of the Antigua and Barbuda Beekeepers Co-operative and lover of all things flora and fauna. Good day, Davina.
Good afternoon, Lachelle, and how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Great. So, Davina, please introduce yourself and tell us about your background.
I am Davina Laville Joyce. I am the president of the Antigua and Barbuda Bee Cooperative, and also I'm a beekeeper, and among many other things.
So, how did you get involved in this area of work in terms of beekeeping and being a part of the Antigua and Barbuda Beekeepers Cooperative?
I had a property where there was a humongous hive under the house, and I asked for help. So in this, the gentleman came, he took out the hive, but I didn't know that you had to use a suit to go into the hive. So I went very close trying to record it. And in doing that, he smoked the hive and we went all running because we were unprotected.
Oh, wow.
And I said, okay, this is interesting. So by the end of the week, I had a suit. And I told the gentleman, whenever he's going to any hive, I need to be with him because I need to learn about this.
Wonderful.
And I did a course, international, which was very good, very informative. I thought I knew about beekeeping, but there is a lot more to learn about it. And I did that, and I passed with flying colors because it was my heartstring.
Great.
And looking at beekeeping and how important it is to our environment and the ecosystem, I'm looking forward to do a course on becoming a master beekeeper. I might be the first female in Antigua to become the master beekeeper.
So the United Nations has identified 17 Sustainable Development Goals. In short, they are no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions, as well as partnerships for the goals. With these goals in mind, what does sustainable development mean to you?
Sustainable development is very important to the environment because we can have some challenging situation in our country, as well as the wider world. But if we are here and we teach others how to sustain themselves and also to have a clean environment, because people are using a lot of different chemicals, which is toxin to the atmosphere, which is even to the water that we consume. All of this, without a country being healthy, our whole country are in trouble.
So Davina, imagine if our common future can be thought of as a shared road ahead. Then how do you envision your field of work helping to build that road?
In beekeeping, there's always new techniques,
Mm.
and there is always something to learn,
Right.
and helping to even our nation to know the things that we ought to use because we're trying to protect the bees. If we are going to preserve the bees, the things that we should do and the things that we should not do,
Right.
to be able to preserve them. Because even in certain type of weather, we have to feed the bees to be able to keep them alive.
Oh, wow.
And because if there is no food, they're not there, they wouldn't be able to go out and forage. And in beekeeping, bees only last for 21 days.
Really?
The foragers live only for 21 days. And if it is, there's no food supply, the days, their lifespan is going to be shorter, even 10, 12 days. So we want to encourage the public, together, I have to say, together we want to encourage the public that using natural stuff to protect the bees and the environment is vital.
And finally, Ms. Joyce, how can we learn more about what you're doing?
I would always encourage people not just knowing, not wanting to become a beekeeper, but even knowing about the bees. And where that is concerned, they can also contact me at 780-4805 if you would like to become a beekeeper, and I'll inform you as to where and when our training is going to be. And our headquarters is located in Belmont. We're still trying to work on it to give it a face in Antigua and Barbuda.
Right.
We are also looking forward to make ABBC AP tourism product in Antigua and Barbuda.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
For this interview.
Thank you for having me.